Boar,
Kore.
where'd you get this necklace?
It's not a necklace, it's an amulet. But I got it from Fellspawn.
Fellspawn. Oh, you're wearing that amulet because of the OP rank 4 you get from it, correct?
I am. It is one of the best AoEs in the game, and you can do it round 1 guaranteed any school. Not like the Archmastery schools that have to have the luck of the Irish to cast round 1.
It does more than every rank 4 with an epic enchant. But, like the Archmastery update spells. But we're not even gonna like count those because they're so unreliable.
Yeah.
If you're doing a raid, which we're going to attempt to get going here soon.
We're making a guild in
We
our Discord.
are in the Discord. Woo! You need the amulet.
Yes.
You need the necklace because you can't rely on these Archmastery pips to save your life.
Yep, and this is where you get this amulet. You can either craft it or you can attempt to farm it from Fellspawn.
We're going to show you an effective method to murder this man. Boar, go over them cheats. What do we got? What are we dealing with here today?
He has 2 forms, a shadow form and a moon form. In his shadow form, you can only use traps or he'll remove them and punish you. In his moon form, you can only use blades or he removes everything else and punishes you. So,
we're ignoring that.
Ignoring
no
that
blades,
entirely,
no traps.
Entirely.
So, this guy has a damage cap as well. So, really, it does no good setting up a huge hit.
Yep.
So, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you my Death's deck. This is the general idea. Or you could just run straight in and give me absolutely no time to explain!
I got pulled.
Okay. So, lots of smaller hits is what we're doing. That's it.
That's the
Thank
gist of
you
it.
so much for making that difficult, Boar. So what we're going to be doing is we're packing wand hits. We're packing smaller hit-alls. I usually never pack Deer Knight, but
it is goated, so he is.
it's goated for this specific occasion.
This Pacific Ocean.
Yes.
My 2 boys are going to Frenzy, and then Wand Hit, and then rank 7 and 9, and then Wand Hit, and then rank 4. And that should be about it.
I'm going to be doing random spells with no effect, like no actual clear pattern.
What you want to do for this strat we're doing, you want to Wand Hit to save your dips, and then rank 4. Enchant. So Wand Hit 4, Wand Hit 4. On my boys, I Frenzy, Wand Hit, and then my rank 4 is I'm keeping my treasure card slots. If we have room for multiple Wand Hits, and then I'll pack 1 big hit to use while my Frenzy's active, and then we're just gonna chip away, because like I said, the damage cap, 10,000 damage. So you can't set up big hits.
Over-explaining, just hit with random spells. You're good. By the way, he can summon minions. He'll do this every time. They can be random schools.
Hopefully we get all myths or all
Death,
ice.
storm, fire. We don't have to worry about the stuns or earthquakes. We got kind of lucky.
See,
with
all
this
we
round.
did last round was 2 Wand Hits, and we've chipped away a little bit, almost 2,000 health.
That's going to be hitting with Deer Knight. DOTs, I usually don't like them, but for this fight, they're pretty good. And if you're going to be saving up to use one big hit, don't. Just keep spamming the smaller hits, keep them coming, like a flurry rush. Not any particular large hit, it's just that you keep throwing the punches.
Also, King's Isle, please, if you ever see anything we ever say, can you make it to where you can actually see how much damage comes out of these hits? Because for these bigger mobs, they just stand too high and it's just above the screen whenever the numbers come up.
Yeah, most wand hits you can't even see how much damage it's dealing.
So we just have to kind of guess. Not even just wand hits, there's a lot of other spells that if it's a bigger boss, it just floats up into the heavens and you never know.
Like the Yetis from Polaris. You
Yeah.
can't see literally any spell you do. Even like Sun Serpent when he's flying 1,000 feet above him. That's my impersonation of Sun Serpent.
I thought that was your impersonation of a cat
Yeah.
hacking up a fish.
That's my impersonation of that dog who was swimming in the pond and he inhaled a lot of moss. Here's a clip of that now. And then it's like Shaq on Hot Ones where it's unable to clear rice.
So I did it. Here's the clip right here. Check it out.
Okay, so if you enjoyed that clip, which I know they did,
Yes, obviously.
we got Weakness, which is suboptimal, but we're already 10,000 health out of his max health.
I think you should take note of the lack of shadow pips, and this is round 40.
Oh yeah,
On our hot takes video, I saw a comment that I thought was amazing. I'm gonna put it on screen. Shadow hits, just make them all no PvP. You can't rely on them anyways. Just make them OP and have some kind of backlash thing. I think that'd be awesome and it'd spice the game up.
Yes.
What do you think, Boar?
I agree. I believe I replied to that guy saying that we need to have changes that aren't completely catered to PvP.
Yeah, nobody likes PvP anymore. It's a hieroglyphic mess.
Just like the same way they have Scion, there's the PvP version, and then the PvE version. You could do that with all of your notable spells. Like, not nickel and dime, like here's Fire Cat and here's Fire Cat. But like your rank 7s is probably the most prominent attack in the game. You could have your Frost Giant for PvP, and then you could have an actual good spell.
Yeah. Here's what I think. PvP, or like P-Stink-E. I hate it.
Poop PP.
Shoutouts to my boy Zach. He's the one who came up with that idea. I think it's brilliant. You're not using them anyways in PvP. You'll never get a Shadow Pip reliably. I don't even pack Shadow hits at all anymore.
No, that's also not a hot take though.
That's true. They're just useless.
I'm sure most
undisputably.
I'm sure most people would be completely behind that.
Yeah.
Reviving Shadow hits.
They're if you're gonna make them so unreliable, the spells should not be balanced as prestigiously as they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They should be way above the curve, like the rank 7s are for some random reason. This is our most political video by 100 miles. This is supposed to be a guide, and we're talking about politics. Did you guys see the governor? What an idiot. My God, I disagree with everything he does.
But back on the subject at hand. This amulet is busted.
It does more. The fire one does more than... Okay, let's talk about the drops real quick. Grandmaster Socket Wrench could be helpful.
This has a very low drop rate, but it is busted, so...
My balance got the Dragoon's Icy Boots.
Really?
That's on the wrong account, but I mean, I got them.
That's OP though. Those boots are very usable.
So I'm guessing you can get way more than just the amulet, but don't count on it. It's a very low drop rate, and you gotta have skeleton keys to go in anyways.
Yeah, we did 2 practice runs, and that's the only gear drop we've gotten at all. Core?
This has been a tremendous episode of Kore and Boar Tech.
The techiest.
Do 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 Kore and Boar Tech.
Ow. Bye.